I See Adventures.
2 years ago, I heard a call that has compelled me to do this episode. This call happened on a walk to one of our back 40s of our 180 acres in northern Minnesota. A call I can't identify, and I want to know what it was. Many scientists regard Bigfoot or Sasquatch as a pseudoscience, a collection of beliefs, practices mistakenly regarded as based on scientific method. Unfortunately, hoaxes and blurry photographs have helped place this study into an unfriendly territory for scientists who want to pursue the field research of this elusive creature. But the drive to find these answers after hearing something I can't explain now compels me to join them. My grandfather once told me, "The man who knows everything quits learning." I hold this to be the truth. If you rule it out and shut it down, you close the doors to possibilities. And those possibilities may hold truths. I'm trying to find the old farm road, and it's just so overgrown. It's been years since we used to take this way, but it's just thick and wet. Thick and wet. I think I need to be more to the right because this is all swamp up ahead. Now, I have been exploring this property for 29 years, and I know the native animals and the calls they make. And this call was none of them. I know fox, wildcats can make some very crazy calls, but this call was far from that. And the thing is, I was so taken back by this and not ready for it that I didn't even get my phone out to record it. Alright, we're coming up on where I really thought that vocalization was coming from. It's so hard to tell with the way sound travels. Right here in northern Minnesota, I think we have the perfect habitat for Squatch to live. We've got running water, creeks, we've got deer, wild turkey, grouse, berries. It's warm, really humid. Okay, we're gonna go check this out up here. There's a marking I thought was odd, just the way the trees almost looks like they were put that way, that they didn't naturally fall. And I know everyone's heard this before, but you got to point it out whether you believe it in or not. So let's go check it out. All right, we're coming up on it. We'll see if I think the same thing as when I saw it before. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing. Okay, I'm probably gonna retract this as being a marker. This is something I really want to be careful of because, you know, from a distance, this really can look like a sign that Sasquatch has been known to mark their trails this way, but after really looking at this, after seeing it the second time, I can see that this main tree here that goes all the way up, that this bigger section here snapped off, and it's totally plausible that it wedged itself in this way. And while that was happening, this tree here snapped off of that branch and fell this way. So I'm going to be careful when I call out these markers, because they do supposedly mark their trails this way.
Eaters are crazy already. Jeez. Look at the size of those things. That's a big bird.
And as dusk falls, our night investigation begins. Here, the parabolic microphone picked up a knock. I bumped up the levels to make it more audible. And now a moan from the Parabolic. While recording, I didn't physically hear any auditable knocks. It was only after reviewing the recording from the Parabolic that I discovered it. And its timestamp didn't match up with the knocks that I had done. It was just one single knock.
Hear that?
Yeah. Oh. Wondering if it was the road.
If it was what?
The road?
No, I heard something sound like, whoa.
I know, I was wondering if it was those bumps on the road. Those, I don't know what you call them.
It's always a good idea to have at least 2 investigators to help discern sounds.
That howl must be the road, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
In this next clip, I want to be crystal clear that I am not claiming these to be the eyes of a Sasquatch. Here's where I picked up a set of eyes with the infrared lights. For some reason, the video would not record them, but the camera picked them up. They were about the size of silver dollars and stayed about 3 feet off the ground. It moved like a cat, very slow and fluid. One of the foods believed to be on the Sasquatch diet is deer.
Try some call blasting.
Many investigators will try a deer call to get a reaction. I thought I would try this lost fawn distress call.
Something's going on over there.
Now I have to be honest, at this point, the hairs on the back of my neck were standing. And an uncomfortable feeling of being watched. I kept hearing noises like someone was throwing something. Small things. I can't tell you how hard it is to pick up these things at night on camera. So I quickly discarded it as acorns falling from the trees. Although a little early in the season for that to be happening. To be honest, being way back here by myself was giving me the chills. And the thought of actually seeing the big guy made me wonder if I was ready. The reality of it, the finality of it, to actually look into the eyes of an ancient creature. So regardless of the raised hairs and the feeling of being watched, I have found a new passion, and I'm all in. I think the allure of Sasquatch is the quest, and that the journey may hold a bigger reward than the actual proof, and that the solid proof that science needs to confirm this creature's existence could change the value of the quest. And for this reason, I half wish that that proof never comes, and that Sasquatch remain elusive. Hey Adventure Seekers, remember if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. And hey, thanks for watching.
I see adventures.